Talk a little bit about your favorite presidential candidate. Who is she, and why do you like him?
It's actually our store manager at Barkia has thrown his hat into the race, and I personally just cannot wait because I just really think that Donkey Kong Jr. is going to make an incredible president, and he's going to clean up the issues and give some foreigners a reason to be afraid.
Wise words. Wise words.
I've done my homework. People think that they can just choose who's going to run the country all willy-nilly. That's a lot of responsibility to put on one man, myself.
So I've heard lately you've been sampling as seen on TV products. Tell us a little bit about that. Why?
I remember I was in high school and someone came up and was like, Bryce, you are just so gorgeous. Like, wow. I'm catching a case of the vapors. Write that down. Vapors. Vapor. Z.
VAI.
However, moving along, I was in high school. People were just telling me left and right how attractive and gorgeous I was. And I said, I appreciate your compliments, but there's only one thing in the world that I care about, and that is making sure that people do not buy as seen on TV products that are mismanaged, mismade, and just culturally appropriated.
We hear that you have a message for the owners of Flex Seal.
Yes.
If they were here in this room, this very room with us, what would you like to say to them?
Do you think that I'm stupid? Do you think that I don't know what you're doing? Did you know that as soon as I got done with the Flex Seal episode, I went back to my home and I was watching TV, flipping through the channels, and here comes your spokesperson showing off Flex Seal that you pour onto and creates a rubbery plastic substance? Are you joking? As we review in the past episode, your product only got 3 out of 9. For 3 out of 9 doctors suggest that you not use Flex Seal to keep you from getting wet. And now you're trying to pawn off another product onto the poor American public. Did you know that there's nothing that I hate more than scammers, than con people, and people who don't show up at Barkia? And 2 out of the 3 is more than enough for me. Flex Seal, you're on my list.
Who else is on that list?
Ashton Kutcher. The guys at IKEA, because, that's just an obvious ripoff. The NFL, because concussions are real. Did I say Ashton Kutcher again? That's really about the list, as well as the people that make Flex Seal. But make no mistake about it, if I catch any one of those people in a room,
what would you do to Ashton Kutcher?
Can you hand me my autobiography?
I don't know. Can I?
Thank you. Okay. Yes. I would most certainly mess him up.
What's inside of your heart?
3 things. The love of my parents. a burning desire to make people laugh, and coal given to me from Santa Claus 18 years running. I carry that with me wherever I go. Because while Santa Claus is not on my list, I do have a thing or two to say to old Saint Nick. I think that the way that he treats his reindeer is inhumane. I find that sleighs are just tacky. There's not a lot of food up in the North Pole, and for him to be as chunky and husky and overweight as he is just absolutely dumbfounds me when you have children working in his factory. Make no mistake about it, elves are young children that he gets shopped up to the North Pole to make toys for everyone. How selfish.
Now, some would call this a conspiracy theory, but you say no. Why is that?
Conspiracy theory has a negative connotation to it. Jesse the Body Ventura will back me up here in saying, if you have a good idea and there ain't, a lot of people backing you, it's probably because you're right and that you need to push that agenda hard until you get your own History Channel show.
And then what happens?
Oh no, then I made it. Then everything else just doesn't matter. If I get my own History Channel show,
that's it.
I get to rewrite history. That's what that means.
And that's unlimited power.
I beat Hitler. I punched him in the neck. His mustache fell off. Check this out. What killed the dinosaurs? Brucey, baby. Punched them right in the neck. Their scales fell off. It's a light punch. But you get it right in there, change history. Rewrite the future.
It's a little painful.
You're lucky your tie didn't fall off.
I am. Again, we're here with Bryce, homeless man and newly found, as seen on TV, product star. Bryce, some people wonder, why should they listen to you?
If there was a person as well-spoken as me out there, I'd probably listen to him too.
Well, we can't argue that.
I know.
Bryce, if you could leave your viewers, your fans with one tidbit of advice, one little piece of knowledge that will improve their happiness or give them a little piece of who you are that they can take home, what would you tell them? What? You'll sound smarter.
Thank you. Are these prescription? Because I can't see anything.
You can read that script too.
Watch As Seen on Bryce every Monday on Facebook and or YouTube. Happens at 6 p.m. Long live Bryce. He is good. Smash the patriarch.
Thank you for joining us. This was an intimate conversation with Bruce. We'll be back next week for more.
A gentleman never tells. A gentleman never tells.
Okay, all right.
Awesome. To quote my friend Billy, that was a good sode.